What is up, everybody? So we're in the same boat as last time. I still don't have a GoPro mic because I don't really care. The last video worked out fine, so we're gonna do it again the same way. I covered the basics in my last video. If you want to learn how to clutch up and, you know, beginner try it for the first time sort of deal, go watch my other video first. This is going to be strictly third gear wheelies, which are harder, and you should already have the techniques down from my first video to try this. All right, so just like before, first step, cover that rear brake. Put your foot on that rear brake and be ready to hit it. Second, we're gonna do the same thing with the clutch as we did in the last video. You let it slip from your fingers as you roll on the throttle. So let it slip, one smooth motion. You add it with rolling on the throttle. You're going to need to roll on the throttle a lot harder in third than you do in second. Second, you really don't have to roll, honestly, much at all, and it comes up just by slipping the clutch. That's not going to happen in third. You really need to give it to it. Now, a huge misconception with higher geared wheelies, and I see people ask me this all the time, like how I'm doing third gear wheelies. They're dumping the fucking clutch at 8 grand and it's not coming up. I hope this person's not coming to talk to me. No, okay. So, I don't know what the fuck that was. Anyway, huge misconception. You do not want to be higher in the RPMs. The bike's not going to come up. You want to be in the mid-range. So I see people comment all the time, I don't know how you do third gear wheelies on this thing, bro. My bike's broken. I'm fucking pinning it at red line and dumping the clutch. Like, that's not how you wheelie, dude. You want to be lower. Now, if we're talking stock bike, completely stock gearing, no tune, you want to be around, I'd say between 45 and 5,500 RPM when you roll and dump the clutch. You don't want to be any higher than that. And if you do it any lower, it's just not going to do anything. For me, it's around 50 miles per hour. For a stock geared bike, it would be around 45. I would say 45 to 50 miles per hour. You can do it at up to 55, even on my bike, geared out around 60 miles per hour or higher. You're just already at, like, approaching the top of the rev range, and even if the bike comes up, you don't have a lot to ride out. So, like, you don't want to be that high in the RPM. All right, that being said, I'm gonna let these cars pass. There's a bunch of them coming, and then we're gonna get to it. All right, I think we're good that way. All right, let's do it. Get up to 50 miles per hour. To see my hands before. I really hope you can see my hands this time. I'm giving it a lot of throttle to get it up. So we're gonna go back the other way. We're gonna do it again. I want you to see how much throttle I'm giving it to get up. Now watch the can. I'm gonna try and keep the camera on. See it. I really fucking hope you could see my hand. I had to lean. The road is really curved to the right, like all the way through, so it's just pulling me right the whole time. I had to lean off the left side of the bike, so I don't know if you could see my throttle hand. So since I'm here and this is kind of a short segment because I didn't go through all the basics like I did in the first one, I think I'm gonna cover fourth, which I haven't actually tried to get it up in fourth on flat ground. I don't know how fast you got to be going. I usually just bang the clutch in a little bit when I'm sending it over hilltops. It definitely helps to have hilltops in fourth gear. So like this hill up here, if it was a straightaway, which it's not, when it comes off the hill, as soon as you come to the peak of that hill, dump the clutch in fourth and it'll come right up. However, you want to be extra careful in fourth gear, mainly for the speed that you are bringing that front wheel down and for the impact coming down. You don't have as much torque to lightly drop the bike back down in fourth gear. You need to already be giving it gas to come back down, or you're going to slam your front wheel down, which could result in you wrecking or simply just blowing fork seals, which is not fun. Fourth gear, if you don't feel comfortable, don't even try it. Get used to second, then move up to third, and then when you're feeling it, try fourth. Please ride safe, guys. I know these videos are to help you guys wheelie, but I don't want anyone getting hurt as a result of watching this video. You know what I mean? So please ride safe. Pick good places to do wheelies. Don't do them in busy fucking city intersections and highways, busy highways. Like, I promise, dude, no one thinks you're cool when you're bombing in and out of traffic in a fucking wheelie. Everyone's just terrified. Even other riders are like, what are you doing, dude? Pick your battles wisely. See this road? Very, very open, very empty for the most part. No traffic. There are no driveways besides right here and all the way down by that campsite that I turned around at. There's only pull-offs, so you can see any vehicles pulling onto the road for like a fucking half mile ahead of you. Pick your battles, people. Please don't get hurt doing this dumb shit. It's really, really fun. Just don't get hurt, guys, please. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed.